Thank you so much. You know, we've had this conversation over and over again. So I want us to start from your perspective as a security consultant. And I want to believe that you must have been following the security situation across the country and you must have your own report. But for the purpose of this conversation, it's about Benue State. From your observation, field reports, and all your professional calculations, and also being a son of the soil, what exactly is happening in Benue State?
Yeah, I'm happy to be here to give my perspective on the issues bordering on insecurity in Benue State. Benue State, as far as I know and as far as I'm concerned, is a state that has been peaceful for a while before this incident of violent attacks on the defenseless indigenes of the state. Unfortunately, we have found ourselves in this situation. Before I go on, I want to sympathize with the good people of Benue. My condolences to the governor, who happens to be the #1 citizen of the state and the chief security officer of the state, and also to the families of the victims and the families of the dead. What we're experiencing or what we're seeing in Benue is uncalled for, is barbaric. For me, I think that is something that we should look at or see it as a genocide. In the last administration, the 8 years of the last administration, we saw similar incidents of people being killed in their homes, in their communities, and all that. Now, I want to believe that we have a history of this incident that we're experiencing today, and we have had experiences. And today we are faced with current realities, right? So I want to see that we're already aware of the issues, we're aware of the challenges, and it is not too much for us to begin to look at or see that we have solutions to the problem. The issues are surmountable, they are not beyond us. It is something that as a government, as security agencies, and also as critical stakeholders, from the state, is something that I think, and I'm very convinced that if well managed, it's something that can be handled.
All right, Dr. Okwori, I mean, if you're saying tonight that during the last administration, we saw this similar spate of attacks in the last administration, is it okay to say that there had never been peace in Benue State? It has just been underreported. Yes,
there's never been peace. And if you look at the Global Peace Index of 2024 that was released early this year, you will discover that out of 163 countries in the survey, Nigeria is ranked 147 as a country that is not experiencing peace. Right, and it's as a result of all these incidents of crime, violence, and all that the Institute of Economics and Peace came up with that report of 2024 and ranked Nigeria 147 out of 163 nations. Right, so the fact is, Nigeria has not been experiencing the required or the adequate peace that is expected of us as a country, right? So,
but I'm talking about Benue State, Dr. Okwori. I'm talking about Benue State now.
Yes, Benue State is also part of Nigeria, right? So whatever survey that the agency or institute carried out, it means that Benue was also part of it, right? Plateau is also part of Benue. So when you look at the states in Nigeria, you look at some states that are not experiencing peace. And it's as a result of that they came up with that survey.
All right.